Alright, I had to make a little room on my laptop before I started the recording again, but should be fine now. What? Oh, alright. So, let's see, what do I think I can get to today? I think I can finish Yuri's, finish Natsuki's, and then start maybe Act 2? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go the Natsuki route this time on Sunday. And then, yeah, I think I can get all that done by the end of 1 hour. So yeah, I can probably definitely get to at least the start of Act 2. So I sort of want to do this all in one sitting. I don't want to like mess with the save file too much. I see. So yeah, because if I save, oh, we don't want auto on. I'm not sure what that even means, but I don't want to really like save here and then load here and then have to load back into this save. I'm not really sure, but I just want to get all this done and then eventually override that save in Act 2. So in that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Sure, Natsuki will end up complaining about it to her anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri? Eh? Oh yeah, this is new. I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands you the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Well, she's 5'5". I'm not sure how long her legs are. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? This is different. Last time she's like, no, you stay here. Then she goes out, cuts herself, we find her, and that happens twice. Can say all this because it's already been done in previous episodes. Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Off, Monica. Eh? We're just, Yuri's going to make some tea, so. Suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry if I was a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Holy crap. Jeez, you're spitting fire as well. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure she said something different in Act 2, but honestly, this is a really aggressive statement right here. But that's... dang. I never knew it got this serious in Act 1. It's on your own business for once. You want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Will in club activities. Eh? And this is coming from the time where Yuri wasn't even vice president. Like, she's just a club member. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go, Will. Well, I'd rather go with her than ever leave by herself and then cut. We don't want that. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. Oh, there's also no music. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Will, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Oh, Jesus. I better not be having a stroke. I had a real hard time reading that sentence. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? You can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say. Yuri lifts her head. Will, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you, too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Ah, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled up the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. Will, do you like oolong tea? Ah, yeah. Anything is fine. That's basically saying, like, no. You might as well have just said, like, sure. Because if you say anything's fine, you're basically implying that, yeah, I don't like it, but make it, because if you like it. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I'd try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Well, it's you who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, well. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Well, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can rear my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Or you could lean back in a chair like a normal person. I'm pretty sure I've said this. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. I know why. She knows why. You don't know why, for whatever reason. It's most likely because your posture, right? Yeah, your reading posture. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, not because of anything else. So that's why we should sit on the floor. This is a good thing to actually like to know. Like, if you have pain somewhere, or like, this is mainly regarding like exercise. I don't really know, like, well, I guess this works for actual like normal pain as well. If you have pain somewhere, it's most like, there's a good chance. I'm not gonna say it's most likely because, by the way, I have no degrees. I don't even have a high school diploma. I don't have any degrees in like medicine or like any sort of like knowledge on the body, but I do know that if you want a quick tip, if you have pain somewhere, there is a possibility it could be because the opposite is weak. And what I mean, like, obviously, or the opposite, there's like stress on the opposite part of your body. So, like, obviously, she has pain in her lower back, and that's because her upper chest is so heavy. She has such big breasts. That's what I'm saying. It'd be the same thing for like any other part. Let's say, I know this a lot with this is mainly goes for legs. If you or like not even really, I guess if you have or it wouldn't even be like just directly opposite in the body. It might be like obviously upper chest and lower back. It wouldn't be upper chest, upper back. It'd be upper chest, lower back, and then same reverse, I guess. Upper back, lower chest, like core area, abdominals, stomach. You know what's anything with running? If you have like pain in like, for example, your quadriceps on like around your thighs, that might be because your calves are weak. Or your calves underdeveloped. Weak is the wrong word. It would just be there's too much pressure. I had the word before when I was talking about it, but yeah, it'd be the same if you have like pain in your calves. It could be because your quadriceps aren't strong enough or something. It basically the same thing, and it would work with hips as well. If you have weak pelvis, if you're like feeling pain in your pelvis, it might be because your hips are underdeveloped. Or it's basically like this. The body is all connected. If you have pain somewhere, there's a good chance it was caused from somewhere else, or it's because somewhere else isn't like somewhere else is too weak or underdeveloped. I seriously had a better word like just a minute ago, 2 minutes ago. Or there's too much stress on that area. But underdeveloped and weak is fine, I guess. Fair enough. I don't. That was just a rant, I guess. I don't know. It was just because I know that's like a thing. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. Take it, since it'll go out the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Can't see too well. Yuri sides closer until our swords are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me our teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't actually accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression, and I can only presume that the world around her is faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get some smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Second picture? Or fourth. Fourth, not second. I really like what they did with the lighting. The dust specks. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. And I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Will... Oh, I turned off the text. Will... Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this context. Yeah, like, why would you even do that? Like, what? Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can just tell by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. So is hers. We've already been this. She has heart problems. Nervously taking our chocolate between my fingers. This time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Yeah, it even talks about this in the first act. That's really cool. I guarantee you she has, like, heart problems or something. I don't know. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. Oh my god, but it's different this time. Take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. I don't know what to say. This time she didn't even wait for us to get up. Like, in the middle of our thing, she's like, okay, everyone. Did she do that with Sayori? No, she didn't do that with Sayori. But I guess with Yuri. But, oh, Jesus. I did not expect that. I expected at the very least for us to get up into the normal position. But no, cuts straight to Monica. Ah, that's funny. Honestly. It's even better that there's no music, just the laptop fan. But seriously though, I didn't think it'd get, like, even in Act 1 before the Sunday, I'm finding out new stuff about this game that's, like, really cool. So Yuri, she still has, like, her heart problems or whatever it is in Act 1. She doesn't just develop those in Act 2. And then Monica, she's still, like, interfering in Act 1. She, like, cuts us off. She, like, forcibly, like, changes the screen perspective. We, like, teleport from the window of the classroom to, like, the front. It's fine. Okay, everyone. What? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Will, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. Did we put the chocolate in? Oh, yeah, we did. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. Pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without as much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. That was the second picture, though, so after this day, I can go back and do the Natsuki route. I'll probably miss tons of stuff the third day, but I'm just trying to get the good ending. Let's go, Yuri. I'm gonna go through the full. You know what? I'm going through the full thing. Fuck it. Why not? I'm gonna go through the full thing with Yuri. I won't do the Sunday bit. When I go to Natsuki, I'll do the Sunday bit with her, but I'll do the third day, see if anything changes. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Will. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really want to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Oh, Jesus. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know what Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. This probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your rhyme before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Close friends? Yeah, about those, shit. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. The main character, I fucking hate him so much. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Oh, this is the cutting. Where's the knife? Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and feed myself once again. You slice the raccoon is your emotions. Your emotions show you excitement. A literal rush of blood. Pavlovian conditioning. You slice your own skin and you feed your you feed your what's it called? What do you call it? It's not instinct, but feed your not thoughts, but I have no freaking clue. I won't know. Um, I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit close to my preferred writing style. Using this poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies or behaviors. What would they give into? Seriously, I can think of the. I know what the word would mean, but I can't think of it. Would it be pleasures? Yeah, that's better than the R2, I think. So the sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. So you write about how you cut. All right. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Will? Well, yeah, I guess I do. Well, it's not. It's not. There's a difference between cutting and liking manga. So you see, I feel like everyone is a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own newness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Will. That's exaggerating a bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I'd feel so comfortable sharing my writing. Now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Alright, I'm going to skip through all of Monica's. Because that's not new. Oh, jeez. Click skip. So, yeah, I'm going to pretty much skip all the stuff I've already done. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I should play through a third day. Oh, this is about the festival. Alright, so this is all the same no matter who you pick. I guarantee you I missed something in that section with Yuri. Oh no, this is just talking about, this is just sharing poems for the festival. I would walk home with Yuri. Oh Jesus, no, 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 no. No, that was real bad. Shoot, I don't think it goes. Wait, 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 wait. Alright, so hey Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, I mean, so let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Aha! You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's ever going to happen. Well, maybe. But I'd just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know. Jesus. That's, alright, so she's already revealing her, she's already depressed at this point. Need you. Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everybody's different. Nobody in the club's a replacement for you. If you say so. Conversation trails off, and I'm feeling left awkward, but it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question. Can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? You know what? I'm not sure I want to do this. I think I'd rather just go back and do Natsuki. I mean, what happens in class today? Basically, the only thing that happens is we get to pick whether we go with Sayori, Monica, Natsuki, or Yuri. So, I mean, yeah, I'm just going to load the old save. Alright, so now we have 4 pictures. Let's go Natsuki with the freaking words. Milk. Charm. Alright. Bunny. Precious. Oh, I'm already failing so poorly. Fluffy. Cute. Nibble. Bed. How did I not know that? Jesus. Kitty. Doki Doki. I don't know. Pink? Skirt. Strawberry. Chocolate. I'm surprised it's not Yuri. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Shiny. Color. Oh, Jesus. I'm failing. If this is a site where I'm gonna be so angry. Play. Fuck. I'm swear this better be nonsense. I'm gonna be so angry. Anime. Sugar. Valentine. This better be a Natsuki poem. I think it is. I think I got enough Natsuki. Hi again, Will. That's you didn't run away on us. Haha. Nah, don't worry. So, I don't... Theoretically, at this point, I shouldn't have to load the old one. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Will. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here to hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Will always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Will can become good friends too. Sayori. Hmm? Usual. Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it's a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up for me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. Picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sawyer and Monica are having cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance to happen. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging in the closet. Alright, there. So, I was worried it was going to Yuri, because as soon as, she gave me the book, I'm like, oh, Jesus, this can't be good. And then it went to her with her face to the book, and I'm like, oh, no, did I screw up? Should I have played through the full thing? But I guess not. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case he needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. Fucking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just going to mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the art person stands. How would you know anyways? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. This long volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the one side of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns into a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. Get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out my demographic or it's simply terrible. Alright, listen. This is how you know it's bad. When, you see someone's manga and you're like, you're just looking at the title, you're like, it's terrible. You're just like, it's way out of my demographic, and that means it's terrible. I know this because I'm the manga lord. I just read manga after school every day. Jesus. If you're going to judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Will. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. That sounds very similar to this game, maybe? I mean, the title screen is literally that. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs won't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Wait, what? Jesus. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be seen this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I swear, I'm pretty sure I've said this. Biggest mistake, making her 18. She's not only is she petite because she's malnourished and it's affecting her adolescent growth, but she also happens to be 18. She's like 4'11", not even 5. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Hmm? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Uh, I am, but nothing's really happened yet. Oh no, I fucked up real bad. Cause I need Yuri's picture from the ooh, yeah, I screwed up real bad. Um, yeah, about this. I should have kept going with Yuri because I need her picture for the I need her picture for the fucking what do you call it? Loaders. Cause I need her picture for the club, or I need her picture from Sunday. That's the thing. Cause I need the 6 pictures from the beginning, which I have 4 of them so far. I was about to get my 5th. I need the 2 pictures from Sunday, and I wouldn't have been able to get it with Natsuki, because I'd go her out and I'd be missing yours, and then I need the picture of Sayori. So, oh, I done goofed real bad. I'm just gonna skip everything. I'm gonna go for Yuri, and then I'm gonna get her picture. Oh, that's bad. So I'm just gonna skip basically everything. I'm fucking up real bad. I'm so shook from that. I lost so much time from that. Yeah, this is real bad. I bet if I don't get Yuri this time, I'm gonna be really mad because what the fuck are these words? I'm supposed to get complicated words, so I actually know that I'm picking Yuri, but instead I get like fucking like really weird words. I know Crimson's her. I swear, if I don't get, I'm gonna be really angry, honestly, if I don't get Yuri, because that was like the most. Oh, if I click, if I don't see Yuri's face pop up, I'm gonna be really angry. This was like, oh no, I got Yuri, because she doesn't explain this. Oh yeah, so I did get Yuri. Well, we've already seen this before, so. I want to see this. I want to see what she says. Alright, so as Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I just say that out loud? Yuri covers her face, but then ends up covering her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. Oh, he's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Haha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kinds of writing experiences do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and I've been through them myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try and make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if you're apologizing to yourself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright, time to skip everything else. I don't want history, I want to skip. I don't want auto. Take auto off. Why is auto still checked? I guess. Doesn't matter. Monica. Sayori. Natsuki. And I'll probably just skip the part with Yuri on Sunday because we already did that. But the thing is, I need that picture. So once I get that picture, I can go back and go Natsuki's. So right now I'm at a... Oh, I should have stopped that. Oh well, I guess it doesn't really matter. So let's go Yuri now. Disoriented. Depression. Keep forgetting, that's hers. Effulgent. Contamination. Broken. Oh my god. After image. Intellectual. Question. Misfortune. Secretive. Let's see. Wrath. Melancholy. Eternity. Unrestrained. Analysis. Landscape. Frightening. Heaven sense. Extraordinary. That's the trap one. It keeps getting me. Oh, I keep forgetting that does it. Yeah, I might not be able to make this now because I spent a good amount of time, like, between, what do you call it? Between starting Natsuki's and then having to go back all the way through this. That took out at least 5 to 10 minutes of my time. So pretty much. Oh yeah, so we know we got Yuri's. Alright, so yeah, this is the confirmation. So we have the image. Yuri. We already know what happened. So I'm just going to skip through all this. And start on the third day. And then yeah, there's honestly not much to talk about. Oh yeah, I know. While it's skipping, so about, so I don't think I'll finish Act 2. So yeah, I've already said it'll probably be at least tomorrow's recording and the next Sunday's recording. Then that should be the end of this game. I should finish. But after that, I said I'd do Town Sam. However, there's another game like this called what do you call it? School Days, I think it's called. But yeah, it's basically like an actual anime, but it's like an actual visual novel. Like we're basically pretty much, it's like literally like visually, like it's animation, but it's pretty much the same as this game. Like basically, it's like psychological horror, I guess. What do you call it? Or it's like the next best game is kind of like, that's not a good term to use because that's assuming it's worse. I haven't played it, and I might play it because I don't want to like spoil myself this time by watching other people play. Because the reason I got into this game was I watched other people play it, and with that, I want to play it myself. I like basically looked at the title of a video, and like the first 30 seconds, the person, I think who's I watching? Was it Bijou Mike? I don't know. There's a lot of Doki YouTubers I watch, or people who play it, or like who play mods. That's why like I know about the Monica After Story mod, and then the another popular mod is A Brand New Day, where basically you save everyone, and then happy ending for all. But yeah, so I might play that. Hopefully I can like play it unedited like this. However, since it's an actual visual novel, it could get like pretty inappropriate at times. So hopefully not. We'll see. We'll see. Well, I mean, I'll see, because if I do have to edit, if I have to like blur, let's put it this way, I don't want to blur it because that's kind of lame. Because then you're basically playing for a reaction. I don't know, like I would. If anything does, I could use text boxes to cover it, but nah, that would. We'll see. I might just play it for myself, but anyway, incapable. Marriage. How did I not know that? Landscape. Intellectual. Uncontrolled. Misfortune. That's the one that gets me. Contamination. Frightening. Uh, Captive. Meager. Imagination. Incongruent. Universe. Extraordinary, that's the trap one. Melancholy. Heaven sent. Afterimage. Uh, Dream? Oh, I got that right. Crimson. Crimson? Let's see, where's, unending? Unrestrained. There, now it's definitely. So this is the third day. I'm going to play normal. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion? Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Ah, I can't wait for the festival. It's going to be great. Huh? What did you complain about just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. That's a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. For free, food that you really need. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? You know, well, you literally know. Because it's right in your name. Oh my god. Because I forgot about this pun. Mon, Ika. I'm not even sure what mon means in Japanese, but I know Ika is like squid. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Hey, fine, fine. Your reactions are as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Alright, yeah, this is pretty bad. I forgot how bad it gets. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. We can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. The conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Timidly approached Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Will, what's up? Oh, Jesus. Hold on. I'm going to just skip this part, because I'm not sure anything new happens. I'll just click the screen if anything... What the heck happened? Let's see. Oh, why does it feel like... Because the first line I read was, why does it feel like I'm being watched? And I'm like, where's this leading to? That's... Alright, I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice you're peering at me from over a book. But she looks away just as quickly, with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never seen Yuri approach someone and start a conversation on her accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up on my desk and sit in the one next to her. I didn't mean to bother you or anything, but I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell I was thinking like that? Well, something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Because we're like basically becoming Yuri with writing the poems. Or at least that's what... I don't know. Why would she assume that? We're not her. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. Oh, jeez. Alright. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only concern for those willingly sharing that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Ah, it's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit to me. So I can't help but wonder what something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something that stupid. It's not that. I just don't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Will? The world's full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight, and there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. She may not always know what she wants. I notice her strange behavior today, too. I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Ah, I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that. She would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Listen, you don't really understand anything in this game. To the MC, I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. You, uh, how you know you're? If you use that word unironically, it is what it is. You're trying to be sophisticated, basic. He was trying to copy her pretty much. She's like, I'm not sophisticated, am I? And he's like, it is what it is. Jesus. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. All right, we don't even get to read. She just before we stood up, and then she says, "Okay, everyone." Before we don't even stand up, she just says, "Okay, everyone." Now, before we even get to read, "Okay, everyone." Oh, it just skipped everything. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. I know. She was talking about how to hang yourself properly, because she didn't do that, apparently, after I spoke with Monica in Act 3. Let's skip on. Oh no, I actually want to see Yuri's reaction to this poem. Will, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it'd feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Oh, Jesus, this is new. Okay, shit, this is... Alright, so I really shouldn't have skipped through... No, well, I guess I would have read whatever Sayori did on the third day. But this is new to me, and I'll have to read with Natsuki as well, because she might open up a little on the third day if I get to know her. So I guess this prevents me from hopping the characters. I basically have to straight line it, all three characters for all three poems. But anyway, Will, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. The people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? Those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? By people you mean Monica, right? Because I guarantee that's Monica who says, I'm not a know-it-all, Will. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Will. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. That's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I'd make friends. I would have said I had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way. Yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her hand to her hands. This time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. You know what would be cool? Wait. I'm pretty sure this poem is different from her third poem. If so, that's really cool. Because I'm pretty sure. What was her third poem about last time? Her first poem is about what do you call it? Her second poem is about her first poem is about the ghosts. Her second poem is about cutting. I don't remember or about the raccoon. Her third poem, I had no clue what it was about the very first time I played through it. But I think this is different. That's honestly really cool for if they made it this way, where basically the third poem is different for the characters if you straight line their route. So if you get Yuri 3 times, her third poem would be different. Same with Sayori. Sayori's poem is probably different the third time. And same with Natsuki. So I mean that's honestly really cool if that's actually part of the game, but I'm gonna see this. Because I'm pretty sure this is different. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickens. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickening against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. This is obviously about me. I'm not sure. I think this is different from her original third poem if you don't go her route. I honestly do. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. Once I've taken it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? Ah, no, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. So yeah, it's definitely about us. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I'm once again trying to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. The poem is, once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure you will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. This is why Yuri is my number 3 and not my number 4. Natsuki would never have any moment like this. I guess I shouldn't really be ranking them. And I don't really hate them. Like, I don't, like, this is a good example of why I don't hate Yuri. I think she's a really great character. Like, I've never seen this text before. I'm, I'm, I don't think I've ever seen that text before. I've never heard her when she said she sits by herself at lunch, like, or when she gives the thoughts, like, the people in her books, they're her friends. And I'm sure if I go down Natsuki's route, she would have something very insightful to share too on the third day. I'm so glad I did not skip this day. It made sense for Sayori because I already knew what she said the third day. Because Monika's messing with her, but yeah, Jesus. That really hit me hard. Now I'm going to skip everything else. To be honest, Monika probably talks about Yuri. Oh yeah, she goes home. So that happens the first day as well. But yeah. So wait, Monika probably says something about Yuri. Wait, what did she say? Hold on, I want to see if... She says, okay, everyone. Oh yeah, instead of saying, okay, everyone, she says, okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring it out on... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something you did seemed a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have any catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing of something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little, does she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously. Of all times to not go home with you, pick the time she's not feeling well. Alright, so this is basically the same. I basically have to pick one. This is all the same. Jesus, they're arguing for quite a long time. So I have to pick... I'm going to go Yuri. Because I need to get her thing. Wait, hold on. What did she say? Oh, Natsuki. Oh my god, that's funny. Well, I'd probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Natsuki, are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying, So you'll be helping Yuri then, Will? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. Oh, that's what Yuri says. So I think your assistance will be useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I'd be fine. Okay. Everyone can feel that Natsuki's feeling a little bit sour. Or tell. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Will? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Will picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. Nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so, I get it. Kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she always trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up may be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri's trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something that Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No. Kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. Oh yeah, this is the same. Eh? Turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I'd be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you. Ah, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, there won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Will. I think that would make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. Alright, I think this is different. I don't think before she was like... Because obviously she must have like... not depression isn't the right word, but like social anxiety. Because like I don't think... Before when we chose her, I don't think she was talking about this. I might have to play through her thing on Sunday, because I want to see if anything's different now that we went her route. This could be really interesting. Because the thing is, Sayori's route is basically kind of a dead route, both literally and figuratively, as in, her route's the same all the way through. Like, even if you divert, like, her text dialogue, no, it's different on, like, the first and second day. Where, like, she talks about, like, the third day is the exact same. You share with her and then she leaves. And then on the first, well, at the very least, the first and second day, she mainly talks about, like, you want it, how, like, you seem to be, like, she thinks you're writing this poem for her, basically, and, like, how you should be, like, learning and being influenced by the other club members. But then on the third day, regardless of whether you went her route or not, she goes home. But because these people, they stay on the third day, Yuri and Natsuki, since they stay on the third day, their text dialogue and I think their third poem was different. It might be different for Yuri on the weekend too, because if we go her route and then spend time with her on the weekend, she might quite possibly open up a little bit more. Something more might happen on the weekend. That'd be really interesting. I'm gonna have to play through the Sunday bit. Right now I have 4 pictures still. I started with 4 pictures, and I'm gonna get the 5th one from hers on Sunday too. But this is obviously different. So I'm like, I didn't notice this before. So honestly, there's still a lot more to this game I haven't known or I wouldn't have known unless I played it. I've like 12 hours into this game now, but yeah, this is really intriguing right now. So I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna go till like Sunday, I think, and then I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna save it, and then as long as I don't leave the first act, everything should like accumulate. Yeah, that should be correct. Because if I save here, continue this file, and then reload the old save, the very first save, I should still have the 5th picture, because it's still on the first act. Like, even before the game chases act, even if it's not the same save file, I'm still on Act 1, and I should have all the pictures, like, in the game, so, yeah. Anyway, it's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I wanted you. But, Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After the exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. This is the same bet. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling it at this point. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us, or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. Until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Alright, so it's Sunday. I'm going to save. I'm making a new save. I don't want to overwrite this save, because this is the save I need for the poems. But yeah, honestly, that was this one was interesting. Because I basically always went the Sayori route. Well, obviously the first time I did, but I guess I wasn't really paying attention when, because when I watched YouTubers play, I guess, and I don't really have Twitch, like I said, but or I don't really watch it. I watch. They basically all straight line it through. They never really go back and show the play for the good ending. They basically just skip through it all. But reading the dialogue, and because I remember what they did the first act through, I see like the differences. Like with the text, I might have been over exaggerating a bit. The text, what Yuri might have said after when we were talking to each other, that could have been the same. I the first part sounded different, but the rest sounded the same. But I definitely her third day text and her poem. I pretty sure they were both different, and that's really intriguing. There's even though I thought I knew everything about the game, but I was clearly wrong, and there's more to it than I know. So I'm guessing it'll be the same with Natsuki. Maybe even in Act. I know there's obviously a difference in Act 4 when it comes to the good ending, but maybe even in Act 3 and 2. We'll see. I'm going to end it there. Like I said, there will be a recording tomorrow. I should do another 2-hour recording. And by that, I should probably finish. I think I should finish the good ending in that time. I don't think I'll be able to get started on like the secrets of the game and stuff in the lore, but like my thoughts on the game, just my like concluding thoughts. But yeah, I should definitely be able to finish the good ending on that day. So I've already saved. Just gonna double save to make sure. So yep, that's it for this playthrough. I guess tomorrow it is then.